Idaho, we have made it to Friday. Good news for that. But when it comes to the temperatures, quite the climb on the way. Some warm conditions today and the warmest set moving into tomorrow. And unfortunately, it's going to come along with some smoke. Take a look at the haze that is on the horizon. This is from our Grove Tower cam earlier today, sitting just into the 90s. We are expected in the Treasure Valley to reach into those mid 90s. So prepare for the warm temperatures and even warmer heading into this weekend. Let's take a look at where that smoke is originating from. A couple of wildfires up into the central part of the Gem State, causing all of that haze to move on down. Some really dense smoke just to the south of Lewiston and north of McCall. That is expected to continue to linger and push on through into the Boise region, even into Saturday. So prepare for a lot of haze moving into the next couple of days. The weekend, unfortunately, not going to be a very clear one, and it's going to be hot. Not just here, but take a look at the entire West Coast. I'll step out of the way. We've got extreme heat warnings, heat advisories, red flag warnings, all the way from San Diego to Vancouver. You can see a lot of heat for a lot of the West Coast. Luckily, Idaho not seeing too much activity when it comes to those advisories and watches. Some little bit of activity over the top of the Lewiston area, even in Moscow as well. But it looks as though Boise, Twin Falls, and Idaho Falls staying just out of the way. Here's that system that's causing all of that heat. You can see that clockwise motion that's drawing up all of that heat all over the top of Nevada, California, and Oregon as well. Idaho is going to see the heat too heading into tomorrow, so just prepare for it. And then the story after that, a nice dip in temperatures, only slightly, still going to be warm. But do you notice what's starting to develop on this map? We've got precipitation and thunderstorm activity expected just below us going into Sunday. And as the work week moves on in, especially for the Twin Falls region, we're going to start to see some thunderstorm activity make itself very active. So let's go through the week. We start to see this swelling, and then boom, there you got that thunderstorm activity. Some storms definitely expected heading into Wednesday, even into Thursday as well, or actually more of Wednesday, I should say. Some very deep activity expected. You can see that darker green right over the top of the middle of Idaho. We are expecting quite the end to August, so just be prepared for a lot of rain on the way and stormy activity moving into Idaho. Temperatures tomorrow going to be one of the warmest of the week. 98 expected for Boise, triple digits for Vail, for Weiser. We're getting fairly close to that too in Ontario and in Emmett. We've got smoky conditions and a lot of heat. So make sure you're staying cool and be prepared, because the air quality not going to look too great going into tomorrow. Heading up to the western central mountains, 102 up in Riggins, Idaho, 99 expected in Cambridge and Council. Garden Valley is going to hit 102 as well, and they're going to be dealing with a lot more smoke than what the Treasure Valley is going to have. Temperatures expected to take that fall, though, heading into this work week. 90s turning into 80s by 70s heading into Thursday, and that increased chance of precipitation moving into the middle of the work week. We've got some toasty conditions, 98 on the way, and then a slight fall. We'll still be into those 90s heading into the start of the work week, but increased chances of rain and thunderstorm activity expected to move on in. Temperatures sitting into those 80s, and we'll have a little bit of rain on the way.